Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at Scallop. So first of all, some background about Scallop. So it is called actually Scallop Land, and it is a money market on Sui blockchain, and it is the biggest one on the Sui. So basically they are a lending platform and borrowing platform on the Sui, as you can see here, Sui blockchain. So they are the biggest one if you look at the Sui blockchain. So they are uh, the biggest with the biggest TVL on their platform. As you can see here, they have the biggest TVL in terms of lending. So basically, and their token launched today, so which is why I'm covering this, and there is a reason why I'm covering this coin as well. I will explain that later, and why it could be one of the good holds as of now. So basically, and they launched today, and as you can see here, they have already secured good amount of listings. They are listed on Bybit, Git.io, HTX, even KuCoin, even Bitget, and Lbank. So they have acquired a pretty good listing as well. Unfortunately, it did not get launched on Binance nor on Coinbase, which is a bummer. But it could get launched there. We never know. So first of all, as I discussed, as I said, this is a lending and borrowing market. As you can see here, their total TVL is around the total TVL is around, sorry, the borrowing TVL is around 12 million, and in terms of let's just a second, in terms of I think lending, it is around this one 170. So they also have something called Scallop pool. So this is a Solana pool, which only has 30k value, which is not that good for their Solana. So they are mostly working on Sui. So as you can see, this is the Sui. So they also gave airdrops to the users who actually use the platform. So in terms of in terms of their achievement, as you can see, it was the first DeFi project award on official ground from the Sui Foundation. So they actually received the first prize on that. So basically, they also had a move hackathon by Web3 Sulkers in July. So they also had a Sui X Jump Builder House, which was in March, and they also secured fifth place in the Sui Builder House. They even secured fifth place in the Sui Builder House Soil Hackathon in June of 2023. So basically, they are full in on the Sui blockchain. So in terms of their coverage, as you can see, they got even covered on Yahoo Finance, which is pretty big. They also got covered on Cointelegraph as well, and there is a reason why it could be. So these are, I believe, their team members or Scallop Labs behind the Scallop land platform, as you can see. So these are the investors. So Miston Lab is basically the one developing the Sui blockchain. So they have this Miston Lab behind their back, which is pretty good. They also have a comma 3 venture assembly partners, Skynet Trading, Supra Oracles, and others. Even Coin Telegraph Acceleration program, which I think was a grant as well. So they also have a DeFi land. I think this is for the Solana. So in terms of their recent achievement, they actually raised $3 million in March 3rd, as you can see here, which includes even KuCoin Labs, blockchain founders, even OAK Groves, Mr. Labs as well, even Lbank Labs, which belongs to the exchange, and others. So that is pretty good. So they are doing the work. So in terms of the token, their main token is called SCA. It has a max supply of 250 million. 250 million. I have actually broke it down here. You can actually check that out. We'll look at this later. So basically, the main utility of the token is to be staked, and once a user stakes the token, they get VESCA. So I have covered an aerodrome where users get VE I believe. So this is basically a governance token, and it also has other utilities such as protocol fees are paid to this. So basically, a user need to stake their token up to 4 years. The more time they lock for, the more tokens they get, and those SCA tokens are actually locked for that amount. So that means, as of now, it has a circulating supply of around 35 million, as you can see here, and out of which I think most of the users will probably lock their tokens. And if we look at their Twitter, as you can see, there are already users locking their tokens as well, as you can see here. So in terms of their tokenomics, or token supply, as you can see here. uh, let's just look at, so it has a max supply of 250 million. Liquidity mining, I believe, is for their VESCA token. So once a user locks their SCA token, they get VESCA, and gradually those they get the reward in terms of SCA, and I think that is the liquidity mining rewards, which is 45%, which is I think around 112 million tokens. So they are basically released every month, and they get the release schedule gets slow as the as they move ahead, as you can see here. So another thing is that the treasury tokens are unlocked. As you can see, treasury 17 million are unlocked with the launch, and even ecosystems slash community belongs to the airdrop. So, and they are linear unlock over 5 years. In terms of scale project contribution, they are also locked for 1 year. That means there won't be more than 1 year. And they, as for devs, they are linear unlock over 5 years. As for investors, unlock for 1 to 3 years, which is pretty good. So in terms of their in terms of their, I believe, just a second, so this is their so this is actually their vesting schedule, and I think this is from 0 to 60 month, as you can see here. As of now, the supply is here, and I believe that is pretty good, because if we look here, it only has a market cap of around 36 million, because its price is around $1, and it has a current supply of around $35. You can actually ignore this one, because the team reported this supply, and I think that is pretty accurate as well, as you can see here. So in terms of its price, I think it is the biggest platform on the Sui in terms of its TVL, and I think it may have a much more potential than that, because if we look here, the first thing is that the tokens are being locked for 1 year, as you can see here, for VESCA, and in terms of rewards, the user get SCA, but those are released slowly, as you can see here. So the more tokens the user lock, the more rewards they get. So that is a pretty good I think that is a pretty good offer. And VESC holder also get rewards from their from their platform as well, and that could also be pretty good as well, because that is a perfect thing to do. And they also launched something called Scallop Defi staking campaign, which means that these tokens will be rewarded over 15 days. So this will probably increase demand for Scallop, as it has launched today. So I think as people realize this one, I think they will start staking as well. So I think this token could actually hit $2 or $3 in coming days, if people realize the demand increases. And if the Sui pumps, I think this will probably pump as well. And I think it could actually get around $2. It could actually get around to $2 or even $3 in 2 or 3 days. If not, I think the token price may fall and actually get lower, but I think it has the potential. Thanks for watching. I will back with more.